What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BMAX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have some more hobby news for the Digimon TCG. We have the points list for the ST20, ST21, Protector of Light, and Hero of Hope starter decks. We have some more stuff here too as well. Some card lists here that are part of that whole thing, and we're gonna have some other things like the World Convergence release event card list. They haven't really talked about what's going on for the release event, but we do have some information on that here, and we're gonna get into it right now and check it out. And then probably later on we'll be doing a rule and errata update for BT21, as well as some meta deck discussions in the future, because we do have some tournament info from March 30th on the new format. But hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Alright, so we have starter decks releasing April 18th. Now there is a special release set for this, so I'm just wondering, if that's coming out early or at the same time. But, introducing the must-see points, all the main characters from Digimon Adventure are gathered here together. So, you got your War Gray, you got all your level 5s from Adventure. You got Tai and Izzy, Sora and Kari. Same with the other one, you got Melgarurumon, you got all the other level 5s and the other tamers. Combine cards from both starter decks to create your own unique one. There are lucky decks that contain a card with an alternate design point too. In a lucky deck, one of the cards will have a special alternate design. So these would be like low pull rates, basically, of the new Agumon and Gabumon. They look really cool. They got that's really cool, the Digivolution kind of background. So that's actually really cool. And of course, it'd be just cooler if we could have got these as the regular and not have to pull hundreds of decks just to get a low pull rate. Point 3, scramble cards are back with new illustrations, so we get new scrambles already. So you see the ST20, you get these four guys, sorry, and then you get like Wizardmon and Caramon, and then you get a whole different set for ST21. You get the other 4 main guys. You get Debbie, and Numamon. So we'll get those. That'll be cool. Here's is a deck recipe that uses only cards, and so you can see like future potential. You see like Sunomon, showing all the different like multicolored deck, and then a bunch of tamers. So like it's designed. The adventure deck is designed to be able to use in tandem. Welcome new players in the event, ST2021 release event. There will be ST available events, so you can come without cards, join, learn more. And then the newest booster pack the newest booster pack, including cards with the great compatibility with these starter decks, pre-releases on April 18th. So the pre-release happens at the same time as the starter decks come. So there is a pre-release for this set, and it's going to be the same time. And that's, World Convergence. We're going to get more cards because we're going to get basically the cards we're missing from this deck. We're going to get the Metal Greymon, the Wergarurumon, and I don't know if I think we're going to get Greymon and Garurumon as well. I believe this talks about that pre-release event. So the release event, it doesn't happen early. So basically you're going to have release events for this and pre-releases for BT21 at the same time. The welcome Welcome Tamers pack is basically the same thing like they did for some of the other like advanced decks, like the Beelzemon deck, which is like basically foil versions. Like here, I'll show you here. If we go back to here, we see the card list. Welcome Tamers pack. So basically, everything's going to have a foil stamp in that Tamers pack. Of course, like if you're like me and you only care about the foil, you don't need the stamp card for like these things, supers and rares. You just need it for the uncommons, because that's the only thing that's not going to be. So you can just, you know, get the uncommon foils. And then, yeah. And then basically have foiled out starter decks. So there's that. That's kind of all right as well. Yeah. And then what else we got here? So that's what the Welcome Tamers pack is. Just kind of like what they did with, similar to what they did with Double Typhoon, and similar to what they did with, well, I guess Double Typhoon had the Double Typhoon Cup, and you had the same thing for the Beelzemon Advanced deck. But that's more like the, what was it? That's more like the, not the Beelzemon one, but what they did for, I think 14 and 15, the other Greymon, the first Ace starter decks, where they had like, yeah, foil pre-release versions of all the cards in the pack. And then of course we also have the World Convergence release event card list. So it looks like, you know, we're gonna get an alternate art Imperial Dramon Paladin mode Ace, which is actually kind of cool because this card's still pretty expensive. So there'd probably be like a regular, and then obviously like this would probably be like the textured version. So we'll see how that goes price wise, if it's gonna be crazy like Paladin mode has been, or if it's going to be less than that. You got your regulation battle, stuff like that. I don't know what they're doing this. They're putting this up again. Tamers Evolution. It's kind of funny here that they're redoing this. Yeah. Yeah, they only have like one set of cards, so that was the one thing that I was like hoping maybe they updated and be like, here, we're gonna give you 2 sets of these cards in each box. But no. I was like, I don't think that they'll do that. Special cards 12. Yeah, it's just funny that they're doing it again up here. But yeah, so, and we do have the rule errata update for BT21, so, or they're already putting that out. I wonder if that includes the starter deck cards or not. But yeah, so that is the points list for the starter decks. And if you get to go to a welcome event, you can get some of these cool foil cards, or you might have to trade for them online. And yeah, the store tournaments are out, so we're getting all these cards into play now. I got mine early actually, so that was kind of cool. But if you're getting to, you know, going to store tournaments, you will start getting all these cool cards. And you know, keep an eye out for more news. I'm hoping we have some updated news on World Championship and stuff like that. I have an Ultimate Cup this tournament. I have an Ultimate Cup this Saturday. So we'll see how things go. If I do all right with the new 64-person pod, it'll be very interesting. And then nothing until June. Nothing until June events. But yeah, and then no Ultimate Cup information too. So I hope we get another online Ultimate Cup maybe in July. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, tell me what you guys are thinking about all of this. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.